Okay folks, hello, welcome back to The Long Dark. What I should have done was look at which video number this is. I cannot remember for the life of me. I think we're up to 16. I think we're 16. If I'm wrong, well, there you go, I'll just look like a bit of an idiot. But I do that anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so welcome back to Long Dark. We are in Camp Office. We've got 12 hours daylight left, just come through the night. We are going to have a look at this wonderful wolf pelt, which is very, very nearly there. It's the last thing we're waiting for before we can craft our wolfskin coat. So, what I think we're going to do in today's video, we're going to ferry the last of our stuff across to the dam, things that we want to take with us, and then hopefully, we'll by the time we get back, we'll be able to craft the wolfskin coat, and then in the next video we can start our epic voyage over to Coastal Highway. So, where are we standing into bits and pieces we've got lying around here? I need to pick up some water, I do know that. So I'm going to take 3 litres of that water. Where I am with food, what have I got on board? Not very much food that I'm carrying. What am I carrying? Everything else? Okay. I've got quite a bit of firewood here, but I am going to leave it here, because we'll pick plenty up on the other side, and we've got a lot of sticks as well to keep us going. I'm probably going to end up sacrificing that venison in all honesty, although I might use it in the last video. Oh, this is ridiculous. We've got so much meat, it's unbelievable. Right, I'm going to take that piece as well. So hopefully what's left is what will get us through when we come back over here before we head off, because that is literally everything we've got left. So let's do this ferrying run. Take this over to the dam. I can't hear the wind, so hopefully it's nice and calm outside. It's first thing in the morning, so let's see. Might be a bit of a mist around, or it might be nice and clear. Yeah, a bit of a mist. Not looking too bad. Can't see any wolves this way, so let's go this way. Follow the river. We've been following the... Oh, typical. Okay, we'll go. I'm not really in a mood or a position to tackle the wolves at the minute, and it's easier to dodge them if I go this way, so particularly since he's walking straight across that side of the lake. So let's go this way again, and we'll just dodge the wolves. Okay, so hopefully this is the last of our ferrying runs. We'll be able to craft the wolfskin coat towards the end of this video, hopefully, and then we will make our final trip from Camp Office over to the dam. And from there we shall head to Coastal Highway, so that's the plan. Hopefully it'll pan out like that. We won't get eaten by a wolf or anything else en route. Let's keep going down the railway line. Let's keep on moving. I'm actually quite happy because I've got a week off coming up. So I'm going to have a whole week. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with it. The weather is not great for photography. It might have picked up, I don't know, we'll see. I certainly don't want to sit in playing games all day, every day. I will do a bit of that, but not all day, every day. So I need to try and think of some things to do with my time off. I've actually got a week off and a whole load of extra days off as well, because I'm burning off holiday. I have 14 days annual leave left to take, and it expires in April, so I've been burning it off. With some days off next beginning of March, next week or so, so hopefully I will get a bit more video content sorted out and uploaded. And hopefully I'll have my new monitor by then as well, because I'll have been paid. The first thing I'm going to order as soon as I get paid is a new monitor. And then I've got a trip to IKEA coming up as well, so I'm going to take a van down the M6. And I've never driven a van on anything other than around a town before, so that could be interesting. Going on to the Midlands' greatest car park, the M6. Okay, so a bit foggy out here, but not too bad. What's the temperature? Oh, -6, so it's a little bit cold, but that's fine. I mean, with our clothing bonus that we've got now, that's going to be pretty good. just making our way. I think I'll stick to the railway tracks this time. I'm not going to go down my little back road route because I can't see any wolves. So hopefully they'll be not around. I can safely make my way down the railway track. Turns out there are. Well, we're too far away from the dam now if we end up fighting them. So just keep on going. I'm going to be thinking about what other games to play as well for recording. Mirror's Edge 2, that's definitely on my hit list because I really like Mirror's Edge. It was a bit of a, not everybody liked it. Some people didn't really get it or just didn't really like it or whatever, which, you know, is fine. Not everyone's got different tastes, but I quite liked it, and so I'm looking forward to Mirror's Edge 2. Hopefully they won't have mucked it up too much. So hopefully I can get that sorted on PC. Obviously Fallout 4, which is another game I really like, and I know that's split the fans as well. Some people like it, some people don't. It's slightly different from Fallout 3. There's less dialogue options and things like that, but graphically I quite like it. It looks really good, and I like the gameplay. I like the settlement building. I know it's very different from the original Fallout games, and there's a lot of people who don't like Fallout 3 or New Vegas or 4 because of that. But I quite like Fallout 4, I really got into it. I didn't get into Fallout 3 as much, I've really got into Fallout 4. What else have we got? Rise of the Tomb Raider, that's definitely on my hit list. I really like Tomb Raider. It was very different from traditional Tomb Raider games, but I quite liked it. So hopefully Rise of the Tomb Raider apparently is heading more back towards the traditional Tomb Raider games. Like, it's been out for a while on Xbox and it's just come out on PC and I haven't played it yet. And I've been deliberately trying not to watch videos about it either because I don't want to spoil it. So that was on my hit list, and what else we got? Kerbal Space Program, obviously I want to get some stuff done in one of my favourite little games. What's the name of the... There's a... is it Dirt Rally? Dirt Rally, that's the one. I want to try and get hold of that, but I want a steering wheel before I get into Dirt Rally. In all honesty though, the cost of a decent steering wheel, I can actually go rallying for a day for the cost of a decent steering wheel and do it for real, which I'm planning to do anyway. I want to go and get my licence, so I'm half a mind not to actually bother getting the steering wheel and playing video. I might as well pick it up since walking past it. Video game rallying, I might as well actually go and do it for real, so that's kind of my plan. And obviously, my channel is not just games. I will point that out to anyone who knows that. There's going to be a little bit more stuff on there as well. It's just games and what I'm doing at the moment. Bit of motorsport, bit of dash cam footage as well from the idiotic drivers around Stafford, and let's face it, there's plenty of them. So that is what it's about. But anyway, I don't need to keep rambling anymore because we've finally reached our destination. That's the only reason I'm talking gibberish, is to keep things going while we're moving. So that is going to run out, so I might as well just put the thing down. Right, so we're mainly carrying food, so let's get rid of the food. That draw's full, isn't it? Yeah, so let's get rid of it into the centre drawer. It's all virtually the same, isn't it? Okay, we'll keep those 3. Okay, so that's pretty much our final ferrying run done. I'm going to leave the bedroll. Let's pick up the storm lantern. We'll extinguish it and holster it. We've got 11 hours of daylight left. Now, I did do a little bit of looking on the wiki. I said in the last video I was going to look on the wiki for how long it takes various pelts to cure. The only one I looked at was the wolf pelt, and that takes 7 days to cure indoors, air drying. So that's how long we've basically got to leave it for. We'll leave it for 7 days. It's virtually done. It's been there for probably 6.5 days now. So hopefully, if we kind of make our way back, sort of doing any faffing about, prattling about, and getting ourselves ready to go, by the time that's all done, hopefully it will be cured, and then we shall be good to craft, and then the next video will be good to go. Because I really am running out of things to talk about in these videos, because I've basically been doing the same thing for the last 3, and I am running out of things to talk about. That's why I'm rambling so much. Oh, just what I wanted. Oh, he's down there. Oh, is he going after me? Or is he going? He's coming after me. He is coming after me. That's unusual, they don't normally do that. Oh, I hate it when it stutters, because that usually means you're going to get an injury. I was not expecting that. He was coming after me. Hopefully I've got far enough away from him. It's definitely getting foggier. This is turning into a proper pea soup here. It's getting worse. So really want to keep our eyes open here that we don't get jumped by a wolf that we can't actually see. Though strangely, they can't see me. I can't see them, but they seem to be able to pick me up. But I suppose they've got a better sense of smell, and that's how they're doing it rather than by sight. So, particularly since I am carrying meat, which again, I am breaking the rules to a certain degree. These are all things you shouldn't really do, but I do them. Something else you can do is drop food to distract wolves. But I've never really done that. I either use to fight them, shoot them, or run away. I don't normally bother with that, because normally if you sprint away from them, you can get far enough away, certainly in Voyager mode, to outpace them and they'll back away from you. I don't know whether it's the same in Stalker mode or not. May well be that they've got more endurance and they can run a bit faster in them. What's it mode? Right, now. Don't want to get confused about where I am, but I have got a bit confused about where I am. See, that's because I was talking and not really paying attention to what I was doing. No, I'm not where I thought I was. Let's keep going. This is getting worse. This is very much getting worse. At least I don't think I'm where I thought I was. I might be, actually. Oh, heck. Yes, I think I am actually where I thought I was. I'm right by Camp Office. I'm pretty sure I am right by Camp Office. No, I'm not, because it doesn't, there aren't two boulders and it doesn't go away like that. No, I'm not by Camp Office. No, I'm not. Have I gone past you? See, this is the problem. This is because I'm talking. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I don't even know if I've gone past derailment yet. I don't think I have. I don't think I've actually gone past derailment yet. Okay, not to worry. I'll keep going. Conditions pretty good with 99%. Temperature-wise, we're okay. We're only -3. I'm slightly worried in case I encounter a wolf. Ah, here we are, here's derailment. Okay, this is slightly concerning because this is where you tend to get wolves and I just can't see. I've not heard any howling, growling or anything, so hopefully that means there isn't one here. Go through derailment. Slightly in the clear from that side. There's an awful lot of squawking going on from the crows. There's the dead wolf. It may well be that another wolf won't respawn here until that one is completely gone. Obviously it's degrading, its conditions dropping, eventually it will go away. Well, I have a feeling until that happens we might not get another one spawning here. Which I suppose is another good reason for leaving it. So then you don't have to worry about being attacked by a wolf outside your front door. Okay, so we're nearly back at Camp Office, which is a relief, because I really genuinely am starting to run out of things to talk about. So please, if there's any topics out there that anyone wants me to ramble on about, you know, please do tell me. Motorsport, gaming, photography, education, I'm a bit of an expert at that. Turning things off and on again, I'm a pretty good expert at that as well. I'm a highly qualified computer turner off and on. 10 years experience and a degree. Okay, so we're nearly back at Camp Office. Hopefully, if we go down here, we should see it through the murk and the mess. We should be able to see it fairly shortly. There it is. It's a relief. I'm not normally a fan of travelling in conditions like this because you can't see what you're doing, and I'm very good at getting lost. But we've made it. There's an arrow there. Is that? Did I shoot that arrow? Where that came from? I didn't think. I was trying. It could. That might be that I did actually shoot that arrow at that wolf that jumped me on the porch. I didn't think I'd actually shot it. Maybe I did. Okay, let's have a quick look at the wolf pelt. 96%, so we're very nearly there. We've got XXX amount of daylight left. We really don't know how much we've got left. We are back. We've pretty much transferred everything we're going to transfer, so I am genuinely stuck now for what to do for the next 9 hours. So let's just do a little bit of maintenance work on our tools. I've come down here because that's where the whetstones are, but I've realised I'm actually carrying them all. So, knife, it's not actually in that bad condition, but I am going to go ahead and sharpen it. What's the condition of it? 79%. Let's get this thing fully sharpened, and then we'll do the hatchet. Well, maybe not fully sharpened, but we'll get it quite high. Okay, that'll do. Now let's do the hatchet. We'll sharpen that. Just do a bit of maintenance on our kit before we... dip it. Get it roughly up to the same place. We may as well use up the whetstone that we're carrying to its fullest and ruin it. My only worry is if we ruin it whilst we're sharpening, we're going to end up ruining the axe. That's my only worry. Hopefully that won't happen. Okay, sharpening skill is up to 51, which I think just reduces the amount of time it takes to sharpen. It doesn't increase how sharp we get it. Okay, that'll do. Whetstone's down 5%. We've got one more sharpen out of that, so which one's in the worst condition? Well, they're both pretty similar actually. Let's just go ahead and sharpen the hatchet one more time. Well, shine a light. Oh, many swear words are coming to my head right now. Many swear words. Oh, bleepity bleeping bleep. I did not mean to do that. I really did not mean to do that. Oh. Ah. Right, so, sitrep. What I've just done is, instead of doing a final tiny little sharpen on the hatchet, which I didn't really need to do, I've accidentally harvested it. So now I don't have a hatchet. Okay. Relatively friendly channel, apart from obviously Fallout 4 content, so I'm trying not to swear, but believe me, in my head, every single swear word in the English language and a few new ones are going through. Right, let's sharpen the hunting knife. Make use of that whetstone, which we should now have ruined, yeah. So at least we've got a usable hunting knife. Oh, bloody buggering hell. Right, so we now don't have a hatchet, so we can't harvest any wood, but luckily we've done quite a lot of wood harvesting anyway, so we've got plenty upstairs, but because we now can't harvest any, I'm probably going to have to take some of that with me when I move. So I'm going to go upstairs and stew for a while in annoyance. This is one of those games where you can't reload the last save to correct mistakes like that, so unfortunately that cheat is not possible. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to eat, and I think I'm going to take the calories pretty much all the way to max, so I might go and get another piece, or I might eat some of this. I might go for these sardines because they're in quite low condition. No, let's just probably use it up. So that's the thing, it's not easy to do this and talk at the same time. You do make silly mistakes. There we go, so that's maxed. And we'll drink. That was one heck of a mistake I just made there. I suppose it makes it more fun when you do things like that, but it's a little bit on the embarrassing side. Let's do 7 hours, and then we'll drink. The good bit of news is, in theory, when we get up in the morning, our wolfskin coat should be, or wolfskin should be completely cured, so hopefully we can craft away before we finish this video, and I'll go away and quietly swear. I cannot believe I did that. I cannot believe I did that. But it's very easily done. I kind of wish it had a confirmation button, but I suppose that's... Oh, I'm really annoyed now. Right, anyway, right, we are 31 days in. So hopefully, if we head downstairs... I'm going to drink actually, because I'm assuming that this is ready to go. We're going to be crafting on it for quite a while, so I am going to drink. Let's head downstairs and have a look. Is it cured? Yes, it is. Okay, good. So we've got 4 wolf pelts, and I think it was 4 gut. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're at the workbench. So let's get ourselves to our wolfskin coat. It's going to take us 25 hours to do this. So I'm going to go for 10 hours here. We need a hunting knife, which we've thankfully still got. Cannot believe... I'm going to be stressing about that for ages now. I can't believe I did that. Cannot believe I did that. Okay, so that's taken us through the whole of that day. So with 15 hours left to go on that, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and do another... I'm going to do another 2.5 hours, because that will then mean we're halfway through it. And we can pretty much do the remaining work tomorrow. There we go, so we're halfway through. So what I'm now going to do, I'm going to head upstairs and go to sleep. Oh, it's not quite enough light to see my way around. Hang on a minute, let me light a match. There we go. So let's... I haven't got that many I'm using matches as a preference because I'm very short of lantern fuel, but I'm not that particular now with matches either. Okay, so let me eat that, and I'll just go and get another piece out of the cupboard. Oops, nope, want to eat before we do that. All sorts of silly mistakes today. Right, we're going to eat that. And then we'll go ahead and we shall eat that. And we shall drink. And we shall sleep. And we're going to sleep. We'll go through the full 12 hours. Okay, full 12 hours sleep. I'll tell you what, something that dawned on me. When I was sort of looking back through some of these videos, there was a sort of game mechanic that was introduced where something would disturb you in your sleep and you'd wake up. So you'd set yourself for 6 hours, but you'd wake up after 20 minutes. That seems to have disappeared. I'm assuming people found that... I don't know. I don't know whether people complained about that or whether people just found it annoying or whether it didn't really bring anything or what, but that's been removed. That little mechanic seems to have been taken out. I don't know really. I mean, it was. I wasn't really bothered about it either way. Okay, so we've got 12.5 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and do the full 12.5 hours on this, because I know I've got condition to do it and have use. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, because then that lets us get this out of the way. Because then we've got some preparation to do. What I think I'm going to do, I'm going to spend another day. Ta-da! There we go. So, wolfskin coat is done. So we finally crafted our wolfskin coat. So, let's come out of here. We are in pitch black, but never mind. Let's pop on our wolfskin coat. And you can see that gives us a warmth bonus of +7. So it's looking really good there. Both our deerskin items possibly need a little bit of repair work, but I haven't got a hide available to me at the moment. Basic winter coat I'm going to leave behind here. I'm not going to take it with me. Okay, let me just light another match, get me upstairs. And then I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'll sleep through till tomorrow morning, and then we'll do some prep work, and then hopefully we can sort of think about getting going. So we need a bit more food. I'm going to go with another 2 of those. I have actually nearly used all of the food that I've still got here. But I'm going to cook up those last... I shouldn't have moved there, should I? I'm going to cook up those last 3. I actually need to drink, don't I? I haven't drank yet. I haven't actually eaten the food either. I'm really not with it with this one, am I? I'm all over the place. Let's go ahead and eat these 2. Oh, that's only half size, but never mind, that'll be alright. That'll give us enough to get through the night. I haven't really got enough water, actually. But I'm not going to blunder my way across the room. I'll drink that soda as well, just to deal with the rest of the thirst. That hasn't got enough of it. Okay, hang on. I'm going to have to blunder my way. I'm going to have to light another match, but I can't see what I'm doing. Across the room to get some more water. Heater should do the trick. Back over here, and finally, no, I'm actually going to have to drink again, aren't I? I'll get the hang of this in a minute. I'm a bit all over the place for this one. I'm still seething about the hatchet, that's the reason. Right, let's sleep through for 10 hours. That will get our condition back up and take us through to the following morning. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to light a fire, and I'm going to produce myself, I'm going to cook those last 3 bits of venison, and then I think I'm going to make my way to the dam. So if I take on board all 3 of those, plus the one we haven't cooked yet, I'm actually carrying a cannon. Yes, so I'll leave those 2 spares behind here. Okay, let me go and ditch this basic winter coat, because I don't need that anymore. I'm going to leave it here. Everything else is good. So what's our bonus now? It's plus 19, so we're looking really good warmth bonus wise. Right, I'm going to go ahead and light a bit of fire. It's not going to be a long fire. Hopefully just enough. I'm going to use my cardboard matches to get this lit. And what I'm going to do, I am going to cook up these 3 bits of venison, which I will then take to the dam with me. And I think what we'll do, we'll head over to the dam, and then we'll call it a day for the video over at the dam. And then next time we'll make our way over to Coastal Highway, and then we'll get to do some exploring again. So we've kind of just been surviving, quite frankly prospering, in the last few videos. But I think I'm going to see how we get on with that. We've got 3 pieces to cook, about 20 minutes each, so should be more than enough. And we can make ourselves some water and replenish our water stockpile that we'll leave here as well. So let's take a little bit of water. I might actually eat some of this meat, because I'm going to get encumbered here if I do some water as well. I'm only going to do looks like I'm only going to do 1.5 litres. In fact, I might just do 1 litre of water. And then take some coffee. But see, the thing with this now, I don't really need the... You know, I used to do my little trick of lighting a fire and taking a torch and drinking coffee. Because I've now got all this really good clothing, I don't particularly need to do that. Because I've got plenty of warmth on this. Although it does help with the fatigue. Coffee helps with the fatigue, and the torch obviously helps with warding off walls. So I am going to take those. So let's take a torch. That's still got a bit of burn time on it, so we have been a bit wasteful there, but never mind. Let's drink that coffee. So that'll help with our thirst as well and give us some calories. We're not actually encumbered, so I'm pretty happy. I'm going to take a little bit more water with me. I can probably take a couple of litres of water, so I'm going to do that. Have we got anything here that we need to take? No, we're going to leave all that behind. I'm going to leave now. I'm going to take a couple of bits of firewood, simply because of our stupid mistake How far over and coming am I? Oh, no, that's fine. We can probably drink our way out of that. Let's just drink. That should drop our weight down. Near enough. Right, okay, so let's go. Don't really need the torch other than to get rid of the wolves. So we're going to leave camp office, say goodbye, because we're not going to be coming back here for a little while. Shall I take 2 snares? No, I can make some more snares when we get there. We shall leave everything behind here. So say goodbye to camp office. We're not going to be back here for a while. We're going to head across to the coastal highway. Ah! Okay, well, weather's not great, but we can follow the, temperature-wise we're alright. I think we'll follow the train tracks, and we'll make our way this way, because then we can get things moving on, because we've spent far too much time stranded here, just waiting for things to cure and what have you. The last few videos haven't been particularly interesting, we haven't done very much, so let's get ourselves over to the Hydro Dam so we're not held up even further. When we get to the dam, then we can get on with it. So we're going to go Coastal Highway. Coastal Highway, again, for anyone new players who haven't been there or people who haven't actually played the game, Coastal Highway is exactly what it says. It's on the coast. The highway runs around the edge of the coast from one edge of the map to the other. There's some hills, mountains in the back area of the map, which is where we'll come in. And there's also a town site with some buildings, a gas station, which is kind of one of your best base camps in many ways, because it has a bed in it and it has a fire barrel and there's plenty of space. But the downside with it is there's a lot of wolves and there's bears on the map. They wander through the town site, and when you come out of that gas station, you literally just walk out. There's no porch, there's no anything to offer you any protection or opportunity to look around or anything like that when you come out. And it's quite a dangerous location. So I tend to use, there's 2 islands just off the coast. I tend to use those to form my base camp. One of them you have to be careful because the bear den is right underneath it. But the other one's alright, and I tend to use one of those 2 as my main base. They're a bit more fiddly to get to, obviously, and they're a bit further away from everything else, but they're a little bit safer. The only downside with them is there's no fireplace or anything inside that you can use to light a fire, so you have to go outside to do that. But the porches do offer you protection, genuinely, I hope. Oh, where is he? 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 There is a wolf around, I can hear it. Okay, I'm just going to go into Brave Sir Robin mode, I think. Just hope I don't run headlong into it. That's why I hate travelling in this kind of weather condition. It freaks me out because you just can't see. I could be being stalked by 3 or 4 wolves here and just not know about it. Keep going. It is genuinely quite nerve-wracking, I have to be honest, because, you know, you don't like being jumped and taken by surprise by a wolf. It does make you leap out your skin a little bit, even in the game. The sound effects, the change of the sound effects makes it a bit freaky as well, because you can hear noises which are actually yourself, your own walking sounds, but you kind of think, oh, is it? Or is it something else? Is it something else walking? So it's actually getting really, really good. The atmosphere of the game is really good. Okay, I can hear a wolf. I can hear a wolf. I can't see it, but I can hear one. Or I could hear one. Just gonna keep going. Okay, so we're overrunning a little bit on this, but I just want to get myself to a logical place, which is going to obviously be the dam. We're very nearly there. We've not got very much further to go. Just hope we don't encounter any last minute walls, because that would suck a bit. Am I still on the railway? Yes, I am. The rail tracks are good to follow, the railway is good to follow in these kind of conditions, because it does lead you straight to where you want to go. So you're not going to get lost, but it is partially covered in snow in places, and you can lose it if you're not careful. Okay, how are we doing temperature-wise? Oh yeah, we're really good. We're above freezing, so that's pretty good. See, once you get all of these clothes, the wolfskin coat and the deerskin and everything else, you really don't have to worry about freezing. So if you remember back at the very beginning of this series, in the first few videos, we got frozen very, very quickly whenever we went outside. Now, you know, my actual feels like temperature is above freezing, so I can wander around for as long as I like, and I'm not going to get freezing. Plus, I am carrying the torch as well, which probably helps. But it helps more than it used to. You still used to be below freezing even with the torch, but now you're well and truly above it. So we can go for as long as we like. Oh, I can't harvest any limbs anymore. So I harvested my axe like a dumb person. Okay, so we're at the dam. Weather's not great, but we are very close to making our way to Coastal Highway, which is around the corner there. It's not through the dam, it's around the corner. Through the dam takes you to Pleasant Valley. That's not where we're going. Excellent. Well, torch is nearly burnt out, so hopefully I can just get inside here and find my bed before it actually burns out. I have. Well, we've got 9 hours of daylight left. Obviously, we are quite hungry. We're actually okay. Everything else. Oh, there goes torch. We're actually okay. Everything else, but I'm going to do an hour's sleep just to save the game. But before we do that, let's sort our journal out. Now, an awful lot has happened in this episode. I keep saying episode. I don't want to say episode because that's what other people use, and I don't seem like I'm copying them. An awful lot's happened in this video, and a lot of it was really quite stupid. So we did our final ferry run. We sharpened our tools. We were an idiot and harvested our axe. Crafted our wolf skin. A weelf? I'm not going to go back and correct that. Coat. Finally. Travelled to the dam. Oh, I was actually right, I went to correct myself. Ready to move to Coastal Highway. So that's basically what we've done today. We've done our final ferry run, we sharpened our tools, we harvested our axe, which I'm still seething about. We created our wolfskin coat, finally having had to wait so long. We travelled down ready finally to get ourselves off to Coastal Highway so we can get back to some exploring, which is absolutely fantastic. We're on day 34, so we spent just over a month in terms of game time here on this map. So we're now going to head to Coastal Highway. We can start doing some exploring again, get things a bit more interesting than they have been. So again, thanks for watching, and I shall see you again very soon.